AlphaRex Küat, take one. Hey, I'm Craig with Küat, and we have a special guest here today. I am joined by none other than Bryce with AlphaRex. Ta-da! Thanks for coming.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
Love to introduce you, and then let's talk about this build.
I'm Bryce. I'm with AlphaRex. If you don't know AlphaRex, we're in the lighting business. We do headlights, taillights, all OEM kind of performance lighting. But yeah, we got our 2024 Tacoma behind us here. This was a project we built at the end of last year in collaboration with TacomaBeast.
Check out the video. We'll put the link in. You got to watch this transformation. It's unbelievable on what y'all did.
0 to hero in 30 minutes on the video, so you can watch the whole thing get broken down. But yeah, we got a lot of great parts on here. One of our favorites, obviously, is all the Küat gear. Craig and the Küat team have worked with us on this. We're super appreciative of them, and everything they've done to help us, bring this thing to life. Got a lot of good stuff on here, a lot of little details and fun things, but we're super pumped on the project.
Let's dive in and check out the IBEX. We're back here at the back of the truck. There's a lot going on here, so let's break it down.
So up top, we've got the Free Spirit Recreation Aspen V2 tent. I've put quite a few nights in that. And
low profile.
Yeah, low profile, sits perfectly above the cab on the IBEX, thanks to your guys' tent risers. So it just fits the truck perfectly, perfect size, and is super comfortable for, the adventures we do in this thing, traveling to expos, events, kind of all that stuff. But the main kind of show winner here is the IBEX rack. So this thing, I swear, out of all the stuff on the truck, this gets talked about the most. This thing is awesome. I'm in love with it. I want to put one on all of my personal trucks as well. Basically decked out in all your guys' little goodies. Obviously got the bike rack here to hold the mountain bike. Tent risers, got the Molly panels, got some good stuff mounted on those. Just kind of decked out all around.
This is neat because you can put your bike on the side of the IBEX, and that way if your trailer hitch is being used to haul something or tow something, you can still carry your gear with you.
Absolutely, yeah. I've got one of your guys' NV racks personally, and I love that. But like you said, if you've got something in the back or just opening and closing the back all the time, it does kind of, hinder just access to the rear, keeps it out of the way. Don't have to put it on top either. I'm short. I can't reach up there. I don't want to carry a step ladder.
You can still sleep in your tent. You can have your bike here.
Exactly.
And the look when you're cruising down the road and you see a truck with the bike on the side.
It just looks sweet. Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
People are gawking on the highway.
Would you look at this? You know what I mean?
It just looks sweet.
Well, let's come around and we'll take a look at the back so we can get a better understanding of the risers and how that attaches. So with this IBEX system, you're able to capture as much space in the Tacoma as you can.
100%. Use every little inch that you can.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm noticing something here with these tie downs. 2 different colors here.
Yeah, so we got the Charvonia Designs tie downs. These things are full billet, just bolt right on to where your factory tie downs go. They look a lot cooler and they're stronger. So, a lot of benefits there. We haul a bunch of stuff in the truck for events, showcases, all sorts of stuff, camping, whatever we're doing with it. There's obviously it's very dirty. It gets used a lot. So we've got their tie downs kind of everywhere, and those are great.
And tie downs are important. I think that you're not losing the ability to do that when you're adding accessories to your truck. One thing on the IBEX is you have all these T-channels, so you can put tie down mounts back into the system. So your truck is a functional piece as well as fun to get out on the weekends. And I noticed over here you're using not only the Max tracks, but you've got the shovel mount and you're able to kind of pair them together to really utilize that Molly panel.
Yeah, sandwich it in there. We've got the bike on this side, so we try to keep that kind of free. And then, all of our kind of other dedicated stuff there. So we keep the Max tracks on there. They fit perfectly, quick release, it bolts in. You guys actually have, dedicated holes on those Molly panels specifically for Max tracks mounts. And then, we're repurposing the shovel mount. We keep, just kind of an axe back there for splitting some wood or whatever while camping. That's all security hardware. They sandwich real nicely together so no one's stealing your stuff. Yeah, they fit really well and get to utilize both the outside and the inside of the Molly panel.
And I know we mentioned the risers, but I see that we have the tent pushed up just high enough that it clears the shark fin and keeps, like if you have to back up against a spot, you're just right in the line or right in line with the truck. So. Yeah,
so you guys' tent risers give you a ton of adjustability. When we first put it on there, we thought, hey, we need to crank it up in order to clear that antenna on the cab. So we adjusted it all the way up, and then we're like, wait, I think we can go lower. So we just kind of went one at a time until we found out, hey, we can basically go to pretty much its lowest height and clear that antenna. Keep it close to the cab. That way, prevent wind noise, better fuel economy. But then, like you said, keep it flush with the bed. Just sits perfectly on there.
Big thanks to Bryce with AlphaRex for taking the time to come all the way to the home of Küat so we can see this build in person. We showed it to everyone at the office. It was awesome. Their reaction, it blew their minds. We had been watching the build online through TacomaBeast, so we were familiar with it. So thank you, Bryce. Thank you to AlphaRex. Where are we going to see this next? Possibly more Overland Expo. And always, what do? Mash that like button, subscribe, like, follow, comment. Thanks so much.